Welcome to Stars and Swords. I'm Alistair Stevens. This is no ordinary episode of the podcast, though. This is our first special pop quiz testing your knowledge of the beginning of the Silmarillion, of the Valaquenta, and of the Valar, plus a few other elements of Professor Tolkien's legendarium that I've thrown in just for fun. You will have only a brief period to answer each of 25 questions, so be as swift as a sunrise over a far green country. I do want to know your scores when we're done, so let me know in the comments if you're watching this on YouTube, or come find me on Blue Sky, or for the moment on Instagram. The links to both of those will be in the show notes. So, are you one of the wise, or are you a fool of a took? Let's find out with round one. Which Vala, his name meaning the sound of horns, is known as the Lord of Trees and the Huntsman of the Valar? The answer is Orome. Question 2. Who is the king of the Valar, the husband of Varda, and the brother of Melkor? And the answer is Manwë. Question 3. Who is the weaver of time, whose tapestries adorn the walls of the halls of Mandos? And the answer is Vere. Question 4. Which of the Valar confesses in the Ainulindalë that he never imagined snowflakes or rain? The answer is Ulmo. Question 5. Who is known as the Queen of Earth, the giver of fruits, and is the elder sister of Vana? The answer is Yavanna. Question 6. Nemo, who is also known as the Doomsman of the Valar, is better known by what name? The answer is Mandos. Question 7. Who is the champion of the Valar, described as, quote, greatest in strength and deeds of prowess? The answer is Tulkas. Question 8. Who is known for her dancing and swiftness and is the last of the Valar to be named in the Silmarillion? The answer is Nessa. On to question 9. Which of the queens of the Valar, known as the Gentle, dresses in grey and heals all hurts and weariness? The answer is Este. Question 10. To which of the Valar is it said that Ilúvatar had given skill and knowledge scarce less than to Melkor? The answer is Aule. Question 11. Irmo, the master of dreams and visions, is better known by what name? The answer is Lorien. On to question 12. Of whom is it said, quote, all flowers spring as she passes and open if she glances upon them, and all birds sing at her coming? The answer is Vana. Question 13. Which of the Valar weeps for the wounds done to Arda by Melkor and offers compassion and pity? The answer is Nienna. And finally, question 14. Which of the Valar is known as the Queen of Stars? And the answer is, of course, Varda. That's it for round 1. On to round 2, friends and family. Question 15. To whom is Aule married? The answer is Yavanna. Question 16. Who might be considered Melkor's sister-in-law? The answer is Varda. Manwë was the brother of Melkor in the mind of Ilúvatar. Question 17. Which of the Valar is Vanna's husband? The answer is Orome, huntsman of the Valar. Question 18. Which of the Valar is married to Tulkas? The answer is Nessa. Question 19. Who are the brothers of Nienna? The answer is Mandos and Lorien, also known as Nemo and Irmo, also known as the Feanturi. If you got any one set of those, then you get the point. Question 20. To which of the Valar is Lórien married? The answer is Este. Round 3, bonus questions. These are perhaps a little harder, so good luck. Question 21. The Aratar are said to be the most powerful of the Valar. After the removal of Melkor, how many Aratar are there? The answer is 8. Manwë, Varda, Ulmo, Yavanna, Aule, Mandos, Nienna, and Orome. Question 22. How many Maiar are named in the Valaquenta? The answer is 7. Ilmare, Eonwe, Ose, Weenan, Melian, Oloren, and Sauron. Question 23. When Frodo and the hobbits meet Gildor in Book 1, Chapter 3 of The Lord of the Rings, to which of the Valar are Gildor's elves singing? The answer is Varda. Gilthoniel, Elbereth, and Snow White are alternate names for the Lady of the Stars. Question 24. Who is said to possess might in arms surpassed by none in Arda? The answer is Eonwe the Maya. The quote, Eonwe the banner-bearer and herald of Manwë, whose might in arms is surpassed by none in Arda. And lastly, question 25. To which of the Valar does the narrator compare Theoden when he rides to the aid of Gondor in the Battle of the Pelennor Fields in Book 5 of The Lord of the Rings? The answer is, of course, Orome. Fey he seemed, or the battle fury of his fathers ran like new fire in his veins, and he was borne up on snowmen like a god of old, even as Orome the Great in the Battle of the Valar when the world was young. And that's our pop quiz. How did you do? Let me know. Leave your scores in the comments or get in touch directly, probably over on Blue Sky or I guess via email. Let me know how you did, and then I'll know how hard to make the next pop quiz. Thanks so much for listening. I will be back with a new podcast on Thursday as we delve into the beginning of the Quenta Silmarillion. You can find that episode when it's released and all the episodes up till now over at starsandswords.com. Thanks for playing.